name is Anthony Capilano and we are at Elmhurst Manor. 25 years ago, my wife started, if you want to say, decorating for outside. Little tombstones, cobwebbing, and she wanted me to help. I went out finally, start decorating with her, and thought it was okay. Start going on YouTube and what other people are doing. And I go, wow, I didn't know you can do this. And I just start building my own animatronics, and it just start blowing up from there. You want to get more realistic and just keep taking it to the next level. And that's where we're at here. We start in late August. My son and I bring out the mausoleum wall. That usually has touch-ups. That takes a whole day to install. And then through the rest of the month of September, everything gets displayed. We stand back, move things around. So by October 1st, everything is ready to go. And the whole front display is lit up with the animatronics and everything else. All right, well, welcome to Elmhurst Manor. As you see, our new archway, Elmhurst Manor. Okay, the columns, we distressed a lot more this year. We added some new lights to make it look more like Elmhurst, like a manor. So we have 2 lights on the columns. And we'll come down here. We have QR codes. Follow us on Elmhurst Manor. We have Instagram and Facebook. Here this will be about the 4th year running. We have a TV display of what's happening inside Elmhurst Manor. We have our bust that actually will turn at random. And this is Edward Elmhurst. And we'll take a walk down here to the Phantom, who's guarding Elmhurst Manor's gates, and he will talk to you as you walk by. And this is Evelyn Elmhurst. Also, her bust will turn. Some say it's haunted, some say it's not, but you come by, you'll see the bust turn at random. So Edward and Evelyn Elmhurst. The pumpkin patch to over here. So we have a few new props, as you see. Take a walk over here. Some are handmade, some are not. This one here is made by Toxic FX. They do great work. This big pumpkin here, that's watching over the pumpkins, that's from Distortions. And the rest are all homemade. This is our little lighted pumpkin with our patented homemade pumpkin pulp. This is our new crypt dweller. When he's going, he'll be coming out of the crypt and looking at you and going back in. Here we have Morticia. She will also be trying to come out of the ground and get you. This is something I made. Look like a decayed skull on a branch. And our main pumpkin patch is guarded by Sam, and if not many people know the movie, the movie is Trick or Treat. And if you know the movie, and people that don't know the movie, here's a little sign for Sam. And this is his whole pumpkin patch. There'll be lights embedded all through the ground, which aren't done yet, but that'll give it an orange glow. Every single pumpkin here will be on green lights, blue lights, orange flame lights, and so forth. And as you can see here, we're starting to put up our little pumpkin lights here. Here we have the main tombstone, which is we made last year, which is Pumpkin Rot. As you see, he is starting to rot, and all his pumpkin pulp is coming out. And in the back, you'll see the string lights. And if you watch the movie of Trick or Treat, you'll see a string light kind of just like that. And they are made by Toxic FX too. And they do a great job with their pumpkins and props. Let's take a walk. We'll head over inside the graveyard, get a closer look. And as you see, we're starting to set up power to all the props, and we have a surround sound stereo that we have 5 speakers. So as people are watching the display, they get like a surround sound coming at them wherever they walk. This is the second year for our hearse. We'll have something inside, and everything's all homemade, and to detail, I probably have at least 100 photos of carriage hearse, old carriage hearse, and the dimensions. We try to make it as realistic as possible, dimension wise. All comes apart, but that's our hearse for the second year. And as you can see here in the back window, this is all natural dust, so we're going to keep that on there for the effect. Hopefully the rain doesn't wash it away. As you see here, this is our mausoleum wall, 4 separate panels, and we have custom plaques to make it look like a bronze plaque. So there are 4 separate panels. There's 1, they're 4 foot wide, 2, 3, and 4. And basically they're, you can come back behind here a little bit here. And as you see behind, we have, it's basically 2x4s, furring strips, and 1-inch foam board glued to the furring strips. So all these unclip, as you see on these angle brackets, and they get stored in our garage. And so we kind of start early. It takes us a whole day just to put the mausoleum wall up. And these are all custom made, all the window treatments. Like I said, again, it takes us about a day to build everything. And people don't realize there's always touch-ups to do. Something broke, as you see here. This was broke from last year, and can't blame anybody. They stepped on it. It's at night, and again, not blaming anybody, but we know things are going to happen like that. So we'll leave that like that, and I'll distress that a little bit, blacken it up, and put some color to it, so you don't even know that it's that you see the foam looking at. And again, these are all custom plaques. These letters were laser cut, and this is just plywood here, and it's just a finish on them to make them look like a bronze plaque. So you come back here and you see this piece of brick. This is brick paneling. Okay, so when you come to the outside to make it look, so we cut this out and put the brick paneling back in here, color this up, make it look old, age it, and that's how we do the brick. Like I said, I'm so anal with how things look. I actually have the brick joints lining up with the existing house brick joints. So I know, kind of weird, but that's what I do. And same with this, it's actually lining up with everything. We'll have the window treatments on soon. As people know, they're boarded up windows with discolored curtains to make it look just, you know, that much more creepier. And that's our new 637 Elmhurst plaque. That's all 3D printed and make it look like a bronze plaque. Now this is Evelyn Elmhurst, and here's her tombstone. Okay, and some say, as you see, she's still, you know, lurking through Elmhurst Manor. And again, here's the Elmhurst Bed and Breakfast, and there's a vacancy, so if anybody wants to stay at Elmhurst Manor, you're welcome to stay. And then here we have, let's watch it here. This is the new mausoleum to house the demon Valak, which she's inside of a nun, and she will come down the track on a specific time, and all this stuff right here, this is all 3D printed. It's all custom to the timing belt. Okay, and then what you really can't see behind her, there's another timing belt or another gear that is on a wiper motor. So she'll come down, hit this magnetic reed switch, stop on a programmed for about 10-12 seconds, and then she gets pulled back, and then it keeps going on and on. We'll come over here. This is something new here. He will actually pull himself up. This is the highest he goes, and then when he drops down, his head also drops down, and basically he's doing kind of like a chin up, and that's a new prop. He's all ready to go, all, you know, bandaged up and everything. And we'll come down here. We had this for a few years, the Coulter Creep, but we redid them. We have a new custom skull that's actually 3D printed, and then I corpsed everything. And in the back, his head, it's on an actuator. So there's a programmed, there's electronics in this headstone in the back. So his head will turn down as he's stirring these bones. These bones will stir, and this will be illuminated with a green light that's inside. And like I said, we decided to corpse them up, really make them look meaty, if you want to say. So as you see, Sam, he's from Trick or Treat. Okay, and what we did was, this head is from a place in Jersey called Morbidosities, and they make a lot of props, and they made this custom head for me. So as you know, if you know the movie, Sam has a lollipop in his hands. So what we did was we took that out, put the knife in, and 3D printed a new gear, so he just has a slight motion. Before he had a real hard motion. So when he's running, you'll see he'll be stabbing into the head. And as you see, I don't want to walk over here yet, but this will all be lit up with orange lights all through this whole thing, like I said previously. And all the pumpkins will be lit. And there's more pumpkins going in here that are just like a static prop, no lights or anything like that. Is our, again, our custom pumpkin pulp. Took me about 4 to 5 months to, if you want to say, engineer and to get it right, the color, and it's waterproof and stays wet looking, and there are actually real seeds in there. And here's our other pumpkin. He'll be lit up and have a little pumpkin stuff coming out of his mouth, and then of course what you see here down the crate. And then again, I have a couple of these pumpkins. These are from Toxic FX. Again, great work. Some things I make, some things I just, you know, don't have the technology yet, so I do buy professional props. Well, what we tried to be is old school horror and as realistic as possible. Nothing wrong with anybody else's display. You know, you can go to Home Depot and they have great stuff, and Spirit Halloween and so forth. But I want to get to the point where it's just like you're viewing everything and like it's a horror movie from the front. So when you're viewing it, like you're part of basically a horror movie, and I want everything as realistic as possible, up close, from the columns to the gates to the animatronics. We just want everything, and the tombstones as realistic as, you know, as we can get it. When Nightmare on Camera was here a few years ago, right now he's in a professional haunt, Lincoln Mill Haunted House, but he was on chemistry at Nightmare on Camera. He started his walkthrough. He stopped by my house, seeing that I kind of match his display like how I set things up and realistic. And he goes, you should do a walkthrough. So our first walkthrough was actually in the garage a little bit. We had the laser tent, and then we had the big white tent, which is our maze tent now, in the driveway. And it was just a little tiny maze in there, nothing spectacular. And then everybody said, oh, you should go to the backyard. And we thought about it. We go, well, okay, well, it's a lot of work doing the backyard with the setup. You have power cords running everywhere, so everything's got to be hidden. The lighting has to be right. And the weather, especially, you know, because we live in the East Coast, you have the wind, the rain, so that stops us from setting up different displays in the back. So it's a lot of work that goes into it, and to make it look, you know, as realistic as possible, and to get ready, you know, within probably less than a month. We're trying to keep different scenes as in the same scenes. We started the Silent Hill tent, mocking off the movie. We have the witch tent, Salem, trying to create that witch Salem vibe. Be our first year for this, and it seemed like we got good response from that. And then also we have our main maze, which is in the white tent, some jump scares and things like that. And then going back out, we had a type of clown theme going out the exit, and we just try to create like a long exit going out to create like a hallway type of effect where, of course, some people see Michael Myers or Jason. We have a person outside that lets, you know, 3 or 4 people in. So on cue. Silent Hill tent, you know the movie? Yep. So we're gonna have 3 nurses in here. Have mask, the weird mask, how the nurses are in Silent Hill. And then we're gonna have a guy in here that he actually has 1 leg, and he's gonna take his artificial leg off and bloody it up. And he's all good with it. So we'll have him in there and 2 to 3 nurses in here. So you get this Silent Hill vibe, and then we're gonna work on this next year, make it even creepier, but you get the vibe that we're trying to achieve here. There we go. Just use real animated. So people walk right in here, then it'll warm up a little bit.
Listen carefully. For the rest of the solutions can be infected within these walls.
He's unplugged. We're gonna have a sheep behind him with an actor. And we are going to have an actor behind here, and we'll have a light on Hanging Helen. So everybody's eyes will be focused up there, and then we'll have an actor pop out. So this door will open up and connect to that, and then you have a long tunnel all the way down, and we'll have Jason at the end, and then plus we have 2 Michael Myers. The first Michael Myers from the first movie, and then I think it's like the second to last movie, Michael Myers with the scarred mask and everything. So that should be interesting to have 2 of them. I'm getting a lot of feedback through Facebook and Instagram. People enjoy it. Some people were visiting from Florida. They came. They said, you know, they never seen anything like it. So the feedback's been great on both social media platforms, and also just people coming up to me. They see me outside, stopping, getting out of their vehicle, and they had a great time. And that's what we're trying to make, a kind of inter-community home haunt, which is unique, and it's free to the public. And if people want to donate, that's great. If they can't afford it, they don't have to donate, and it's a free haunt to to walk through and experience it.
It was great. Yeah, it was absolutely fabulous. Like you said, you'd never know you were in a backyard in town.
Yeah, it's big for a little backyard. You go this way, that way, that way, this way, that way. A lot.
And the actors are fantastic. They startle you. It's a great time.
It was good.
Yeah, really good time. Great for some family fun.
It was very scary.
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
And would you do it again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, the biggest factor is that we're able to, from donations, to give to Battleborn, and also either the Children's Hospital or the SPCA. And then second, it's easy to do because we love Halloween. So you put that together, and it makes it easier to give back, and it's worth it, through the whole thing. As I get older, I can see it still going, but we'll see. Hopefully we keep it going, but I know for a fact that the front display will always be there until I'm 6 feet under, so that's about it.